Greetings to Madam Saira and Sir Alvin Gatu. My name is Siti Nur Sohaila binti Muhammad Nurmansyah. I am student of HM 1115A1, the final student of this semester. The company that I was doing my industrial training is Borneo Sendirian Berhad, which is located at Prima Square, Sandakan, Mile 4. Borneo is the newly established company in Sandakan on 2019, which fully took over by Mrs. Chai Pang. This company only focus on inbound tourism because they want to expose more about Sandakan to the tourists who love about the nature and fauna such as proboscis monkey, cave at Gomantong, and river cruise at Kinabatangan River. This small company consists of 6 workers, which is Pang Kim Fan as director, Pang Kim Ping as managing director, Mrs. Pang Jai as operation manager, Lee San Yu as sales and marketing manager, Pang Serway as marketing executive, and Miss Nurul Shahana is as administration executive. At my first day of my internship at Borneo Tours, the task that was given to me is to do an itinerary about Sandakan. Before Miss Chai handed me the task, she briefed me about the environment of the office and she briefed me what to do on my first day, also to memorize to understand the package and product that have in Sandakan. At first, I was blur how to start to do itinerary correctly. Then Mr. was there to assist me how to start to make it. After 2 weeks, I'm expressing myself by doing itinerary. The next task was given to me is how to do the costing. In the same time, they also assist me how to reply email from customers and suppliers. Mrs. Chai briefed me again and told Miss Nurul to assist me how to do costing based on the itinerary that I made. Then after a month, I am doing training on 80th of March 2020. The agency closed for a while due to COVID-19. Mrs. Nurul had given me a task which is make another itinerary as my work from home and make my own costing, also design a few of posters for Borneo Tours. On 90th of May, other than doing my daily routine in the operations department, Borneo Tours has brought me for familiarization trip, which is KS from Kinabatangan. This is my first trip to go there. The place is quite amazing for me because I can see the god that was imported from South Africa. The gods has its name. The name of those gods is Boar. And these gods are very different from amongst gods. Other than that, we visit to other facilities like their plantations and other animals in there, such as they plant the avocado, watermelons, corns, and durian musangking. They also have goose booster, kelulut bee, and fish pond for fishing. They are area very large and lot of activities we can do, like indoor games, also outdoor games. Through this trip, I got a chance to be a tour guide, also how to assist the tourists through this trip. Besides that, the guide also talks clearly and loudly, which makes all the tourists can hear to his voice. It takes 1 hour and 18 minutes to reach KS from Kinabatangan. When arrived, we will ask the guests to do SOP first before we start our tour. Through this tour, I can see the tour guide takes care of his tourists' duty and does it well. On this tour, I've had the chance to apply what I've learned in travel writing and photography HTT 343 that I'm trying to take photos using a few techniques I've learned during the lecture. During my internship, Mrs. Pangchai handed me a task to do some posters for KS from Kinabatangan to attract more tourists to come over there. Also help to expose more about KS Farm to the outside. The software that I use to do all my posters is using Canva applications. After I done created few of my design, Mrs. Jai will choose one of them and post through social media such as Facebook and Instagram. Other than that, she also appointed me to do some posters for Sampurna, yet the poster not used yet. In addition, since I've been a Borneo tourist trainee, I've had a very nice and positive experience with all the new stuff and new experience I have gained through this internship. I was really pleased and thankful because now I can see the true color of the tourism industry, not just in the tourism field but also in other business sector, in which I can train myself for a real job in the future. Even though I was assigned to only one department, in which the task given was clear and straightforward, I managed to observe some of the other departments and how the work was performed in each department of the company. Mrs. Pangchai never hesitated to tell me to make a proposal for some idea that I have in my mind. Therefore, I was grateful that half of the tasks that I have been assigned with, I can relate it with what I have learned during my studies in the past 5 semesters in this organization. The subject like professional etiquette and customer service HTT 170 are applied. Not only that, I also applied theory and elements used in fundamentals of marketing MKT 243 in how this organization applying the theory and elements into the business. I am also very grateful that in semester 4 I have learned how to calculate costing for whole tour in tour planning and guiding HTT 353, which is in this department I was told to calculate for whole tour, and even though there are some difference and still manage to do that kind of task. I was amazed how it is related and how it had helped me in this organization. I was never expected that I can use my technique that have been helped me in this organization that I have learned past five semester. I was never expected that I can use any technique that I have been learned during that past 5 semester. I have applied some of the technique that I have been learned in the marketing department, in which had helped me to understand better on how the multimedia help a marketing business to run. Apart from that, I also never expected to relate the travel, writing and photography HTT 343 in the business, as I only thought that this subject is only for writing article and blog, but turns out that this is more than that. I am very grateful for that, as I have seen and learned the travel, writing and photography HTT 343. I also can see how the supervision in which the organization workflow and what kind of leaders work is. In addition, during my internship period in Borneo tours, I managed to achieve my own objective and goals, in which to improving my communication skills, improving my self-confidence, gain more knowledge as much as I can. Other than that, I have become more patient when dealing with people and how I can handle my anger during my internship in this organization. Not only that, I have noticed that I have become more observant as I have compared on how much is difference on a small company and the big company in running a business. Even though this organization are small and are developing, there are so many things that I learned and get during the past 17 weeks in which I can apply to the next level. Last but not least, doing industrial training is not just learning and just accepting the way working environment is working. Even if you think it is unreasonable, there are always flaws in industrial training. Students will have to process information that has been obtained, whether it is good or bad. A moderate or not so very good company sometimes will only take an advantage to students without giving them a proper teaching. The most crucial part for the industrial training is the first decision to make, which is choosing the right company in order to have a good industrial training. That's all from me. Thank you.